Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Jeffrey Owens, a former Cosby Show star, rocketed back into the spotlight recently when he was publicly shamed on the internet by Fox News for working at a Trader Joe's. Owens didn't pay any heed to the trolls who tried to mock his fall from grace, saying he was perfectly happy making an honest living at the grocery store in between gigs. But now, the casting offers just seem to keep rolling in. Last week, Owens was cast in a recurring role on Tyler Perry's The Haves and the Have-Nots, and now he's nabbed a guest starring role on the upcoming season of NCIS New Orleans. Owens will appear in the 6th episode with plans for further appearances. Yesterday on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Heidi Klum talked about leaving Project Runway.
Let's talk about the news that, this is big news. You're leaving Project Runway after 16 seasons.
Yeah.
You and Tim.
Aww, I know.
Why?
It's really hard for me too, in a way, because it's been my baby. I don't know if you guys know, but I helped create the show, sell the show to the networks, and really get it off the ground and get it going. But after 16 years, I felt like it was time for this baby to walk by itself and for me to push out a new one. And yeah, kind of like that, because it is like a baby, because when you do that, you nurture it, you feed it the right thing, and you make sure everything is perfect. And that's what I'm doing right now with this new show that I'm doing on Amazon. I feel like what we've never had at Project Runway was do something for the designers, where the designers create something that then actually can end up in your closets. So I think it's amazing now that when you see our new fashion show, they have the opportunity to sell the clothes to you guys if you like them. So I think that was always missing, and I love that aspect of it.
That's a great idea, yeah.
But my husband, my TV husband, Tim Gunn, is still with me.
He is coming.
We pushed this baby out, but I'm not leaving my husband, so we're still together.
If you're a Republican, you're probably tired of the constant stream of jokes and insults hurled at Donald Trump. At times, it feels like there's no escape from the juvenile name-calling and derogatory remarks. Until now, introducing the latest in satellite TV entertainment, Trump TV. For only $79.99 a month, you'll get 125 different channels of high-def television, and not a single program will have one bad thing to say about Mr. Trump. Just imagine 125 insult-free channels. Of course, they're all showing the same 3 episodes of Gilmore Girls, where nobody mentioned Donald Trump, but the shows will play on any of the 125 channels 24 hours a day. Call your cable operator if he's not a Democrat and get Trump TV today. If you don't have a satellite dish already, we can rig it, just like the election's going to be.
Trump's still trying to figure out who wrote the anonymous New York Times op-ed about him. You can tell he's getting desperate. Today he yelled, "That's it! Get me the gang from Scooby-Doo!" Meanwhile, Trump says he has the ultimate deal to make peace in the Middle East. But first, he says he wants to make peace between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Sarah Huckabee Sanders said there will not be lie detectors brought into the White House for the same reason they don't allow firing guns on airplanes. Hurricane Florence continues to churn towards the Carolinas. I'm thinking people would probably take hurricanes a lot more seriously if their names didn't sound like last week's church bingo winners. A cardiologist says that he's figured out the Mona Lisa's enigmatic appearance. He says she was suffering from hypothyroidism, which results in being able to give only a weak smile. In medical school, that doctor was voted most likely to ruin a trip to the museum. Speaking of Paris, the hotel suite of a Saudi princess was robbed of over $900,000 worth of jewels. The jewels were worth almost as much as the contents of the minibar. A school in Georgia is bringing back paddling. You know, anything to make kids fall in love with learning. A family in Australia videoed a great white shark circling them, and that was just in the parking lot. In Washington, D.C., security footage caught a rat pulling a building's fire alarm. The identity of the rat is a secret known only to the editors at the New York Times. Time for Nobody Gives a Wow, I really need to get current. I thought Post Malone was the era after Cheers went off the air. Hey, stupid rappers, nobody gives a Kanye West lied when he tweeted he would be teaching a class at the Art Institute of Chicago. 32 more huge lies, and Kanye could replace Sarah Huckabee Sanders in 2019. Hey, idiot rapper. Nobody gives a f. And a buddy of mine wants a guest pass to my gym to, quote, try it out. It's a gym. You'll hate it and make excuses not to go like any other gym. Hey, workout places. Nobody gives a f. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.